Hi guys, welcome to this video. This is the Wordpandit Premier League. In this series of videos, I correlate cricket and words. I'm Prashant, I'm the founder of Wordpandit, and I'm doing this for one very simple reason. I love cricket, I love vocabulary, so I'm correlating the two. We pick up context from the Indian Premier League and try to learn words, expressions, etc. etc. The whole point of doing this is something very simple. We all correlate with cricket, we all correlate with cricket contexts, so you can enrich your vocabulary using these contexts. Remember, contexts help you retain words, and that's the whole point here. Now in this particular game, Kings 11 Punjab only got to 126. SRH got to 58 odd runs in about 7 overs. Johnny Bairstow was going gung ho in his batting in the usual destructive way that he does. 126, hardly anything left. Sunrisers should have easily gotten it. And what did they end up with? They ended up at 114. It was a complete meltdown, right? That is what it was. A meltdown is a disastrous collapse or breakdown, devastation, accident, crash. They completely crashed. It was a disaster. It was a wreck, fiasco, mishap. They were in a lot of trouble, right? And the batting meltdown that the SRH had was an extreme one. Now, this is the kind of situation or the kind of situation that Kings 11 Punjab have found themselves constantly in this IPL season, and they've lost, right? From winning positions, they've lost the game. This time they kind of turned a corner, right? And they flipped the picture. They must have felt, and especially if it isn't, they must have felt a sense of absolution. What is absolution? Absolution is when you're released from guilt, obligation, or punishment, right? So when you're released from that feeling of guilt, right? You've done something wrong previously, and you're released from that feeling of guilt. You feel you've been absolved of your sins, absolved of your crimes, right? You've been forgiven, pardoned, exonerated, remissed, dispensation, indulgence, purgation, clemency, right? So all these words are brilliant synonyms, right? Purgation, clemency, exoneration, brilliant synonyms for absolution, right? And Kings 11 Punjab, they must have felt that sense of absolution in this particular case, right? They're released from their guilt or obligation. And while Kings 11 Punjab were absolved here, what did they end up doing? They ended up filching a victory. They filched a victory. To filch a victory is to steal something in a very casual way, to pilfer something, thief, rob, take, snatch, abstract, misappropriate. That's what they did. They must have gotten this feeling of filching a victory here, right? They actually stole one from the SRH. So this is what this game was all about. Kings 11 Punjab, they filched a victory. They felt a sense of absolution, and SRH, they suffered a meltdown. 3 words that we learn from this context. I hope you had a good time learning these words from this particular match, this particular context. Thank you very much for watching this video, and as always, happy learning.